One of the most important things to consider when choosing a prop firm is to make sure that that prop firm has some sort of withdrawal proof or some sort of payment proof to make sure that once you do make a whole bunch of money with this prop firm, they'll actually pay you out. In this video, I'm not only going to interview someone who's passed the prop trading, but they've also had a first month and it was actually a successful month on a $300,000 merged combined account. Also in this interview, I'm going to be asking the trader about all these major controversies that have come out about the prop trading recently. If you're ready to start with the prop trading, don't forget to use the code VVS we can check out and you're gonna get a 110% refund once you have a first successful month. This trader has already received his. All right, so I am here with Mobilogy and so happy to have you on. You've passed the prop trading and you've also received your first payout.
Oh, yes.
Happy to have you on. So I just wanted to do a brief interview talking about what your thoughts are with the prop trading. They've been in a little bit of hot water recently, and I want to talk on the bad and the good, and also I want to see your payout. If you have any payout proof as well, that would be absolutely awesome. The first thing that I want to ask you is, what is your general thoughts on the prop trading as of right now?
So far, so good. Although they still have a lot of improvements to make, especially about their support. They have not been coming forth, with the right response on time, in a timely manner. And in this type of age, people really want, fast reply, fast response. So I think that's the only place they need to improve on, but so far, their overall rating to me is excellent. I actually got a 500K challenge. I got two 200K, 100K from day one. And my login took like 72 hours, before I received my login, of which other people, they get their login within 24 hours. So I understand, people really want fast process, but in the end, I still got my login details. Then after that, when I took the challenge, I passed the challenge. I sent them an email that I passed the phase one, and they sent me the login for the phase two within 24 hours, which is a great improvement. Maybe there's a little bit of issues there and there that they send an email, and their time zone is different. They're in Australia. The company is based in Australia. And here, people might be thinking they have to reply on time and they might be sleeping at that time. So because of that, there's a lot of negativity about them. But for me, as long as, I follow the rules, I pass the challenge and they send me my login, I see no reason to send them a message for me to wait for a reply, since all the answers is in the frequently asked question on their website. So that's why I said it's excellent.
How did you find out about the prop trading in the first place? And also you mentioned the time zone difference. Where are you currently located?
Oh, right now I'm in Texas, USA. I get to find out about the prop trading from your YouTube channel. Find out about the worst prop firm, now the best prop firm. I'm like, this sounds interesting. Let me take a look at it. And then from there, the same day, I use your VVS code, to purchase the package. I purchased all the package right away because I take your word for it. And after I passed everything, got funded, the 10% discount, I got it back too, which is really cool.
Yeah, that extra 10% refund is super awesome that you're able to take advantage of that. So happy to hear. There's a couple other major things that have come out recently about the prop trading, namely that there is, first of all, no dashboard. So can you confirm there's still no dashboard, and does this bother you as a trader?
There's no dashboard right now for you to analyze your metrics. What people are asking for is on the MT5 platform. You can actually get it there. But notwithstanding, it's something the company is supposed to have on their website. It's very, very easy, to do that. It's just for them to contact one of the IT guy and plug in maybe from MyFXBook or something like that. It's something they need to, if they really want to be on top of their game in this prop farm industry, they really need to have that dashboard. That is very, very important, especially for the newbies. When I talk about newbies, maybe some that are still in the market for like a year or so, they might not be able to prove for themselves that, I haven't go over the max daily drawdown, stuff like that. So they really need to have something to track the result on their website, not using the one for the MT4 platform, because they just need to have their own proof and let others to let it be glaring and open. for everyone to see.
I agree. That's definitely an important add-on. I do remember from my interview that I did with Will Gomez that he said it was coming relatively soon. A little bit of time has passed, so hopefully it will be we'll be seeing the dashboard coming hopefully pretty soon. So I'm definitely looking forward to that for them to add it. So going off of that, another very large discussion that was brought up about the prop trading is the incomplete payout. So there was the certain percentage taken off for some sort of tax or something. Of course, we talked about a little bit about this beforehand, before the recording. But what exactly was that, and is it now fixed? What is the total payout that you share that you earned with the prop trading?
Well, I got my full 80% payout from the prop trading. At first, I got an email so that there's a tax being taken from my own share. Like they said, it's an Australian tax. So then I have to email them, and people from the Telegram, they did the same thing, like what's going on. We don't have to pay taxes on our own payment because we pay tax individually. We pay tax in our own country. We're not going to pay tax to Australian government. It's going to be their own expense. That same day, they have to send us a message on Telegram that they were very sorry. What actually happened is the company to get the payout really fast before the May 10th that they already intended to. So I think their tax or the accounting staff or something like that just quickly issue an invoice out, and on that invoice there is a tax bracket for Australian, which is supposed to be on their side, but they said it's a mistake that now go to the side of the one for their traders. So that's why we get all the and it's like a max email to everybody, that says it's a mistake. So they easily correct it. I think the same day, like later the day, they send us a different invoice and they fixed everything and they said, oh, they're sorry. So that's really fast. They say it's an error because they're supposed to put the tax on their own 20%. Well, because of the way the accounting staff or something like that, the way he or she did the stuff, just put another percentage tax bracket on our own income. So they fixed that. So I got my full payout. So that was fixed.
I'm so happy to hear that you still got the full 80% payout. So, and that was something that came up that did stir the pot quite a bit. But then I'm so happy that it has been resolved, especially to be resolved so quickly. That's quite great from prop trading. So the last thing that I want to talk about is the leverage difference. So I did mention this on a previous video. I mentioned it on my video talking about how the VBS educator ended up passing the prop trading challenge. Made a video on that, and at the end of the video, I did already talk about the different leverage with the funded account. But can you explain how that's impacted you, if at all, in any way, positive or negative, and what you think about the leverage on the live account?
Actually, the leverage on the live account is still the same. We're still having a 200 leverage, but there's a restriction on the lot size. It only affects the funding account. It has nothing to do with your challenge account, or when you're still going through evaluation. You can trade as many lot your MT5 platform permitted you to trade. So the restriction is only based on the funded account, and it's based on like per instrument you can only trade 15 lot, which is a lot, per instrument. That means you can put on 15 lot on Euro USD, 15 lot on NAS 100, 15 lot on gold, 15 lot on whatever currency you want to, place your 15 lots on. It's a lot. And, because they connect the simulation account, which is the demo account, to their live account. So it's kind of like a sort of money management that the firm is trying to put in place, because they realized during the challenge, some people were placing 50 lots on maybe on gold, or 100 lots on NAS 100, just to pass the challenge at a go. So they realized, it can go either way. On the funded account, if they do such thing, it might blow their own account and they are losing money like that. So for that not to happen, that's why they put 15 lot restriction. They only place the 15 lot restriction for 3 months. That way they will be able to know your style of trading. They will be able to analyze you and said, okay, I think we're comfortable to that there will be no restriction. if you can be able to trade consistently for 3 months, they know that, oh yeah, this one is very disciplined and know what he or she is doing. So I think that's the reason for the 15 lot restriction. I have no problem with that because basically 15 lot is a lot of lots. So that's my own opinion.
Yeah, I don't use 15 lots usually, at least in my trading anyway. So I don't think that'd be a problem for me personally. I think it's more of a problem for people that trade very short term and use lots of leverage with very tight stop losses. I think that's the people who are being the most affected by that, if anyone. But like you said, it's only for the fund account, not for the challenge, not for the verification.
Yes.
And that will be going away after 3 months. So that's pretty cool. I do appreciate that from them. And so now I want to talk about the payout split that you got. I want to show the proof of that. So go ahead and pull that up. And then also after that, I want to talk about what you were looking for to win these trades, if you're comfortable sharing that information as well.
This is the proof, the certificate of withdrawal, which is in the amount of 10,531 and 61 cents. Here is my bank. When I do the screenshot, station penny, that was on the 10th, right? Well, it's already been cleared now. So this money is in my bank account already. The 10,521.61 payout. If you look at the certificate, it might be a little bit different because of the, they do take charges, incoming wire charges, I think like $15 or so.
Well, that's so great. I mean, that's $10,000 in profit. Can you go ahead and show us the trades you took? Either it's on TradingView or on MetaTrader, or whatever you like to use. And also, how much do you spend in total for these challenges in order to get that? And of course, you got the refunds at the end.
The refund is being sent to my PayPal. So I'm going to show you now. Okay, you see right here on the May 3rd refund from the prop trading. Here is the refund. I took 3 challenges. That was for 100K, 200K account. So I filled the account. I got funded for 300K account. So my 300K is the one that was refunded. So you can see the net amount of purchase that I made was 2,097 USD, but I got refunded for 1,427 is because I filled one challenge. I only passed 2, which is 200K and 100K. That was why I was able to get the refund of this in this amount. So that's for that. So I'm gonna take you to my trading. Basically, I traded mostly gold. So this is you see my name, the 300 funded account, right? So the broker is BRK Holdings. This is my result for April 30th. The monthly summary of my trade. I traded only gold. All my trade is gold.
Wow, that's a lot of gold trades.
You see, it's a lot, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I started with 1.5 lot, to get comfortable, with the trade 1.5. Then I increased it to like 1, 2, 3.5. Then you see, it gets to a point I get to like 10. Once I'm comfortable with the account being given to me, I increase my lot to the max, which is 15. I started trading 15. When I see a little bit of maybe drawdown or so, I decrease my lot again, up it up to 15. Then if I just don't want to trade, but I feel like to be in the market, I still use 0.1 here, 0.1. Then so that's just summary of my trade.
Right. And what was the strategy with gold that you're using?
Yeah, I mean, the reason why, you see, there's a lot of trade that I took, right? So, I mean, it won't make any sense if I just say I should show you my trading platform with all these trades. It's a lot, but this is my strategy. There is a psychology level. You see the blue line? The blue line is like the round numbers, like in hundreds, 200s, something like that. That's the blue line. It's the psychology line that I called it. And this EMA, this is 200 EMA or exponential moving average, and this is 14 exponential moving average. So you can see that I place trade underneath 14 exponential moving average. So whenever price is below 200 EMA, please sell. And I make sure that the price also is in relationship with moving average, the 14 moving average. to give me, a better hedge in the market. And my analysis, I don't go to I don't do like top-down analysis or go to higher time frame, because kind of trader, like a short-time trade like scalping. I won't call it scalping, because sometimes I may hold trade for like an hour, 2 hours. It just depends on the volatility of the market or the momentum in the market. So that's basically how I trade. I just trade below 200. I just keep it simple. I keep it simple, and I applied money management. I just let the trade work out for itself. 200 EMA, 14 EMA, and I trade below the 14 EMA. And with the risk reward on my side and the risk management, that was how I was able to come up with profit at the end of the month.
Well, that's super cool. I appreciate you showing your strategy to all of us, and I think I really appreciate that. I think that's cool to know how many different strategies still work if used properly. My strategy is extremely different from that. I primarily use Elliott Wave as the backbone with smart money concepts as well as Wyckoff, whereas using this other strategy, and both of them can be profitable. And it's so cool to see that. Well, I think that pretty much concludes this interview. Thanks so much for coming on.
We're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome.
Awesome. Do you have any plans to spend that $10,000 you just made?
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna spend it really good. When you work for something, you actually want to spend it too. In a nice way. Gonna friend with friends and family.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for coming on, and I'll see you later.
All right. Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much for making the end of the video. I really appreciate it. If you got any value from this, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're getting started with the prop trading, don't forget to use the code VVS, and you'll get that 110% refund upon a first successful month, just like this trader did. Also, I've done several other videos on the prop trading on this channel, one of which was with the founder of the prop trading, Will Gomez. If you haven't already seen that, I highly recommend you check that out. It'll be right here. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.